banging misses and videos. While I'm with my freak like we up in the freak shows. Hit you with the shit, make you feel it all in your toes. Hot shh, got all my people in red clothes. Styling my metaphors when I formulate my flows. If you don't know, you're messing with lyrical player pros like that. Wanna party with me?
Hey, good morning and welcome everybody to our Saturday morning edition of the Walking This Ways Impact Wars podcast. Of course, I am your host, Furman Jackson Jr. We're broadcasting out of the DFW, Dallas Fort Worth, Texas metropolitan area. Once again, we're very excited, we're very honored, we're very privileged to be with y'all one more time on this great Saturday morning as we're live streaming on all major social media platforms. We're live streaming on Facebook. We're live streaming on LinkedIn. We're live streaming on YouTube. We're live streaming on Twitch. And we're live streaming on X, formerly known as Twitter. I'm very honored and I'm very excited to have a very special guest on here. Very impressive resume. She's a actress, she's a model, and she is from Pakistan, but she lives here in the DFW. I met her on social media a couple months prior, of course. We connected. Great work that she does as well, building a portfolio for herself, building a life for herself in the Dallas Fort Worth, Texas. She lives here and she hit here running by being established. So wherever you go in life, you always want to make a mark, make a legacy for yourself, build an impressive resume, and I'm very honored, very excited to have my guest. I want to say welcome, Alina, here to the Walking This Way Impact Voice podcast. I know we connected on social media, and we finally made it happen. I know you have a very productive schedule, but I'm very pleased that you took time out of your productive schedule to come on the show. Just how are you doing this morning? I know you're doing great. I know you're constantly working, constantly grinding. So how are you doing this morning?
First of all, thank you for having me here. I'm doing great. I woke up early for you. I'm not a very early person.
I mean, you said that.
So I always wake up 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock sometime, unless I have a shooting. But my morning is good. You can
Well,
you can feel my accent, still my strong accent.
well, you know what? I'm very pleased that you did get up early, of course, to come on the show and just talk about what you got going on. I know you're really from Pakistan, of course, but you live here in Dallas. How did you end up in Dallas? Take us on that journey.
So you can see, I guess Dallas has more community Indian and Pakistanis. So I used to live in San Antonio, but I moved in Dallas because I feel like Dallas has more Indian Pakistani community, and mostly when we come in America, a lot of people try to prefer to live in Dallas just because of community and weather is similar to our country. It's not too cold, it's not hot. So I love here. I don't like sunlight because sun is very strong here, but I love living
Hmm.
here and it's, to be honest, it's seems like it's my own country. Like weather is like same. So yep.
And that's what and I know a lot of individuals have transited here to the state of Texas, and a lot of them came for better opportunity, a lot of them came for growth, a lot of them came to make a life for themselves from
Yep.
where they are from where they're previously from. Like I said, I'm originally from Alabama, and I only been living here December 18th of this year, will make it 4 years. And I really enjoy living here. Just the culture, is so much stuff to do here. Yes, it's hot. Not tell anybody. I thought Alabama was hot. Texas got Alabama beat with the heat, but most importantly, it's a pleasure to be here and honored to live here. And also, you have a impressive resume, like I mentioned earlier. You do some modeling,
Mhm.
also you do some acting as well. How did that all came about with modeling and acting?
So I don't know about, mostly people, maybe they, when they do their job they really don't like. So whenever I started my job here, I never liked my any job. Like my entire life I did my a lot of jobs, and even in Pakistan I did job, here I did a lot of jobs, but I never like it. then I don't know. COVID came, and I say that COVID is blessing for me. I don't want to say that, but for me, yes.
Right.
For me, in a sense that I quit the job because of COVID. And then after COVID, I realized that I don't want to go into a regular job. I don't want to do 9 to 5 job. I want to do something which I like and I never get chance to do in my country, which was like I am. My mom used to say me, "Are you born dramatic? You're over dramatic. You always like in a drama mode, always in some character." So I always wanted to do something like on entertainment field, like
Okay.
this business, but I never get chance. In Pakistan, we have so many restrictions, especially for women. So when COVID came and I quit my job and I was like, what am I gonna do next? I have to find job again and what I'm gonna do. Then I decided to um, do modeling. So I keep searching, and I found a school in Dallas, and I did graduation as a model. And I feel like modeling is good, but I want something else in the same field, but something more. Then I start doing acting and taking classes, and I feel like, yeah, that's it. This is it. This is for me.
and
So
and that's and that's what it's all about. Finding something that you love to do, finding
yep,
something that you're passionate about,
yep,
and I say this all the time, Alina, on the show. We was not created to be a waste. You know, you was not created to just waste your life away. You was created to live an extraordinary life. That's why we're here on earth, to live an extraordinary life, finding your niche, finding something you're good at, and make it happen. You know, we
yeah,
was taught to go to work. What was taught? Well, I'll take it back. We was taught to go to school, go to work, stay on a job for 30 years, get a pension, get a retirement, then say we're living a good life, which is that a lie. We can have an extraordinary life. It's just all about finding the things that you love to do. And we know
exactly.
we're in a world today where, well, people are, well, I don't say people, but some individuals are afraid to just step out. You know, I say this, Aline, if you don't step out, you really lost. When I say that,
You have to take
because
risk. You have to take risk. Like it's very very difficult to do living and doing whatever you like. But sometimes when you really don't like the way you're living, you have to take a bigger step. And I'm that kind of person. If I decide something, I don't think negative. No matter what, if I decide something, I do it. And when I did and I really like it, I was like, it doesn't matter. Some people like how you live, pay your bills and everything. I was like, that's okay. Let's see what happens. But it's very, very hard. I feel like I know some people, they really want to do what they love, but they can't afford because living in America is very expensive. So, but you have to take a big and strong step. You have to be very, very like, no, I can do it. No matter what. When you decide to do something, you do it. That's me actually. I'm kind of a little bit stubborn person, and sometimes I fight, and I fight for what I want, and I until I get it.
but you know, I like that. I like that mindset. You say you'll fight till you get it. You're not. You don't give up. You don't cave in. You keep going.
Keep going.
You keep fighting until eventually you get there. You know, and people have to understand, Lena, that you have to stay consistent with this thing, and realize that it's gonna come. You just got to keep working, keep grinding, keep
Keep grinding.
perfecting what you want to do, and keep working at it. Be a student of the game, and what they say, enjoy the process
Enjoy the process. Exactly.
of it
And
all.
keep
And
doing it, keep doing it. And I feel like when I start my acting and modeling, a lot of people, like, because I have an accent, they give me suggestion to improve my accent. And then some people give me a suggestion to reduce my weight. And because you want to be model, you have to do that and you have to do this. And I was like, you know what? I love this field. I love modeling and acting, and I'm going to showcase myself who I am. I'm not going to change my accent. I wanted to improve my English, of course, so I can communicate with other people, but I don't want to change myself. I don't want to change the way who I am. I want to show myself as it is. And I'm very confident, and I don't care if I'm going somewhere and there are 1,000 people, they have beautiful look. They have beautiful, better than me. Of course, there are a lot of people there. They have beautiful accent. They have, of course, native accent. But I don't feel low. That's like I built myself in the situation. I never comparison myself. So keep doing it. One day, maybe some producer like me. Maybe somebody say, "Oh no, I want her the way she is."
Right.
You know what I mean?
I know exactly what you mean. And before we go any further with our conversation this morning, we're going to take a quick commercial break, and we're going to be right back with our spotlight on Alina when we get back with this commercial, everybody.
Yep.
How you looking lately? These days you been looking like a lot of bit of crazy. Doing what you can to get reaction that don't faze me. Fan behavior on 1,000, you're the one that's phased. But hey, what can I say? We ain't the same. Like, do I even know your name? So I've been peeping how you looking lately. These days you've been looking like a lot of bit of crazy. Doing what you can to get reaction that don't faze me. Fan behavior on 1,000, you're the one that's phased. What can I say? We ain't the same. Like, do I even know your name? You come at me, you come and eat. Covered from my head to my feet. You got to mind, I can't compete. Thought you were strong, but now you freak around. After round, after round, after round. You come at me, you come and eat. Knocking you down, down to your knees. Cause Bollywood don't play up on me. Messing with me, you with the deep round. After round, after round, after round. I've been peeping how you looking lately. These days you been looking like a lot of bit of crazy. Doing what you can to get reaction that don't faze me. Fan behavior on 1,000, you're the one that's phased. But hey, what can I say? We ain't the same. Like, do I even know your name? So I've been peeping how you looking lately. These days you've been looking like a lot of bit of crazy. Doing what you can to get reaction that don't faze me. Fan behavior on 1,000, you're the one that's phased. We ain't the same. Like, do I even know your name?
Hey, what's up, everybody? We're back here on the Walking This Way Impact Wars podcast. Also, before we go any further, I want to let everybody know that I am an affiliate with Vivid. Vivid, a top smart home and security company, offer discount to listeners of Walking This Way Impact Wars podcast. Use rep ID GSU1U when you reach out to 1-877-571-6139. That's in English. And also for our Spanish audience, the number is 1-855-647-9867 and mention Furman Jackson Jr. as your reference source. So you shopping for a home security system, give it Vivid. Vivid is one of the top securities for smart home and business, of course. So, of course, you know I'm an affiliate. Hey, support me. So when you give us Vivid, you help support the podcast, help put the financially. So that's what it's all about. It's all about living out your dream, Lena. At the end of the day, it's all about living a fulfilling life, a successful life. But you can but years down the road, you can look back and say, you know what, I did something instead of living in regret. We know we have individuals who live in regret, woulda, coulda, shoulda. But you took a chance and you stepped out, and look how everything came together for you. So how has the journey been for you? Just working in the things that you're doing, meeting great individuals, making connects. So how has the journey been for you?
For me, to be honest, it's really good. Um, I believe on one thing that nobody gonna give you chance. You have to go out there and you have to find it. You have to find whatever you want. If you are sitting at home and you think that somebody gonna come and they're gonna give you opportunity, no. Sometimes you have to go door to door and ask for opportunity. If I'm sitting here, or anybody who sit here and they have so many dreams, but they don't knock the door, don't think that somebody gonna come and they're gonna give you, hey, you know what? I'm giving you opportunity. No, you have to do a lot of struggle, a lot of hard work, a lot of make connection. Because I feel when to be honest, I jump in this field, everybody like make a connection, which is very good thing that make a connection. But don't think that if you make a lot of connection, they're gonna give you the key to success. No, you have to do for yourself. Life is like a fight. I feel like even you are an actress, you're a model, any field, even in a journal in life, life is a fight. You have to fight for yourself, for your happiness, for your desires, for your dreams. If you sit and you don't do anything, you're not gonna get it. And I'm pretty clear on that kind of point. So I try to make connection, but I try to offer my talent. I offer my talent that, okay, I have a talent and I love my work, whatever I'm doing. If you like me, give me a chance to give you audition. So far, I believe that you have to do for yourself. Nobody can do anything for you. Even they have
I agree.
authorities, they have opportunities, but it always you're gonna find only one person, people they can give you opportunity because they remember their struggling journey. But if you are struggler and new person in any field, you have to go. You have to go out there and you have to grab the opportunity. You have to show other person that, hey, I have a talent. Hey, I have this. I have a confidence. So I'm willing to give you that which I have, which is my talent. Then you can grab anything. I believe on that. So far, your question was how I'm feeling, and I feel the same way. That no matter what, I have to do for myself.
I agree. And I agree because it's all about manifested. Okay, even though I seen it and I visualize it, but I'm actually walking in the manifestation of what I believe that I know that I can do. Like you said, you have to get out there and grab the opportunity. It's not going to come to you. Nobody's not going to knock on your front door and tell you, hey, get your life together. It's not going to happen. When
No.
now it's a dog eat dog world out there, and at the end of the day, it's like if your feelings. They don't care how you feel. Your goals don't care how you feel. Your goals will tell you if your feelings because it's not about how I feel. You got to get up each and every morning. Like with me, on the days that I'm off, I set my alarm clock to get up at 3 a.m. in the morning so I can hit the gym by 4 a.m. because I want to get my day started. But I have to program myself, my mindset to get that way.
Yeah.
And you have to get out. It's not going to come. You hear people
No.
say, okay, for example, I want to be healthy. I want to lose weight. Okay, you can't be eating McDonald's all day. You can't be eating cakes and cookies all day. You just going to gain more weight, have more health issues. What you have to
Mhm.
do? Action. You have to change the way you eat. Just don't be drinking sodas all the time. Make sure you're drinking plenty of water. Make sure you eat a lot of healthy food. Make sure you're exercising. It's
And you're
called
doing
what
great.
work.
And you're doing great. Tell
Oh,
yourself that you're doing great.
I appreciate it, and like I said, it's the small things you have to do, just like with the show. I work a 9 to 5. I work in law enforcement, and right now I got up at 6:30 this morning. I'm doing a show with you, which at the end of the day, my podcast is my business. So
Mhm.
then, after I get done with the show with you, take me a little nap, go back to work tonight at 10, pull a double, because it still continues. But at the same time, I'm building my business with Walking This Ways. I'm building my portfolio, of course, building my resume because it's not all about, like you said, now it's not about the thing, but getting out there making things happen. And people are watching, and you know what I'm saying. People are always watching, and
Mhm.
when they watch you, that's how they like what you do. They look,
Yep.
oh wow, you're serious about this. Hey, I love to
Yes.
connect with you. Hey, I love to do business with you. Hey, I like your work. I like your mindset because your work speaks for
Mhm.
itself. You have people say, well, show your receipts. You show your receipts every day by building
Yep.
your portfolio. You're not talking about it, you're being about it. And also, I want to give a big shout out to Miss D from the 3-in-1 Trinity service. She's doing a lot of amazing work in the community. She said amazing. Of course, in the comments said, don't want to forget the people who are supporting us this morning. Also, she said, building portfolios and resume. Yes, people are watching. Yes, they are watching.
They
And
are.
they are watching. They are
And,
cheering you
and
on.
I'm sorry, even
You good?
nobody is watching you. Never think that way that somebody I'm doing something because somebody watched me. Do whatever you like. That's you like. You like podcasting, right? When
Hmm.
you do it, you love it. You feel like you're alive, right?
Right.
So first, whatever you're doing, you do for yourself, for your happiness. No matter one person is watching you or no matter zero person is watching you. If you are satisfied, time will come when people see you, people appreciate you, but do for yourself. If
You
you
do.
do for others, trust me, it's a big disappointment when you try to tell yourself, you know what, if I do that, I'm gonna get that much followers, I'm gonna get that much people, I'm gonna get that much job. That's a big disappointment, and people quit what they like because they expect so much from others. I feel like whatever you like, do it and expect from you that how you appreciate your work, how you appreciate your life. That's my point of view, which is like maybe some people think, oh no, Alina, you're crazy. I'm like, no, I am not. If you don't do things for yourself, don't expect anything from others, not appreciation, not work, nothing. So do for yourself first. Like you enjoying right now, that's it. That's all matter. To be honest, same thing in my modeling and acting. I make videos. Some people comments on my social media, oh, you have only 60 likes. But I don't care. I don't care how many likes I got. I care how much I did enjoy. And when I see my own reels, I love it.
Hey,
You know
that's
what I
it.
mean?
Man, and that's it, Alina. Also, before going any further, big shout out to Maria in the comment section as well. A good friend of mine, of course. She said that's right. So, like I said, that's what it's all about. Um, let me see. I've been doing this show. Well, almost I'll be doing the show. And I was doing podcasting before it became podcasting in year 2009. And I remember doing these shows. And let me tell you something, I used to do these shows at 10 o'clock at night. That was when I was back home in Mobile, Alabama. And let me tell you something, Lena. I'll be on this show talking to myself. I ain't had nobody call in. 'Cause I used to have people used to call in. They didn't have no call ins. You have nothing, but I kept going. So I was talking to myself, but it wasn't about talking to myself, but I kept going. And I seen people who do what I do, not a knock on them, but they fall by the wayside. You know, like people say, "Oh man, you stay consistent," because I found something I enjoy doing, and not only that, I'm perfecting it as well because you perfected as you go. I remember I had a friend of mine, I used to date, and she told me, she said, Furman, if you serious about if you serious about doing this, get books on public speaking, get books on podcasting. And let me tell you, so I thank her for challenging me, Alina, on that. Because if you're gonna take this thing seriously, get the books on it, perfect your skills, perfect your crowd. And that's what I did. I invested in myself. And I gotta give a big shout out to her, but I invested in myself. So invest in yourself, ladies and gentlemen. Don't look for anybody to invest in you. You invest in yourself.
Exactly.
You you get up early. You go to bed late. You study. Get your mentor. Invest in you. Believe in you, and watch how your life will turn around and change. Of course, Jolene, you live in a dream because you're doing things you enjoy doing. So let me ask you: I know you do acting and you do modeling. What do you just okay? Do you put them both at the same level, or you like the one a little bit more than the other, or how is it? How is that? How is that?
I didn't understand. What did you say?
No, I would ask you which one you enjoy the most. You enjoy the modeling, or you do enjoy the acting. Well, I know you enjoy both because you do both. But what do you get the most
Both.
fulfillment out? Both.
I enjoy both. Actually, I don't know. It's kind of thing like modeling is kind of acting. When you are a model, I don't know, you have experienced some working with other like models or some, they're gonna give you same answer. The modeling is kind of acting. You have to
Okay.
mold yourself in a character. You have to go in the character. You know, sometimes you're wearing very sexy high heel and very sexy outfit, and you are on in front of camera, and they only take print shoot. You
Hmm.
have to give that expressions. You have to go in the character. You have to show that character. Imagine you are wearing very sexy kind of dominating kind of outfit, and you're giving expressions like not in your eyes. No, you can't do that. Camera catch it. So I feel
Mm,
like acting and modeling are kind of same.
got
I'm
you.
not a runway model, so I'm print and commercial model. So the both, I love both.
And like I said, you are inspiration. I want to let you know that you are inspiration because you're an example that there is no excuse in life to make something happen for your life. Nobody
Yeah.
cannot live your life but you. And I look at you, Alina. You're writing your own story. If you don't write your own story, what somebody else gonna write it for you, and that's something you don't want. And I don't want to live with regret. Don't want to have that
Yeah.
woulda, coulda, shoulda mentality. Oh, wish I could have did this. I should have did that, and not make excuses. We have individuals who make excuses all the time. They're like when I transitioned from Alabama to Texas. You know, yeah, I had people say, "Oh, yeah, it's easy for you to do it because you don't have any kids and all this other stuff." They're just excuses.
The, totally, totally. I'm telling you, my example, I don't know, I told you earlier or not. So I have a 3-year-old.
Hmm.
So I woke up this morning. I'm not morning person. I told you.
I know.
I
Yeah, you
wake,
told me that.
woke up in this morning. I got ready. I give him his breakfast. I clean my stuff. I am very like I'm very. I have a kind of OCD, and if my place is not clean, I can do other things. So
Got you.
I did all those things, and if I do excuse like, hey, you know what, I can't do podcasting with you because I have a habit waking up late. That's totally excuse. Yeah, I am used to wake up late, but when you have to do something, you have to do something. You know what I mean?
I know exactly
So
what you mean.
you have your control on your life. And if you're thinking that baby's gonna stop you or other things gonna stop you, no. Don't let them stop. Actually, um I was friend with a psychiatrist, and she used to tell me that how our brain work as a
Mm,
human being, our brain is so strong. Like if our brain give us signal to do something, we can do it.
mm-hmm.
Like it's all in your brain. You can be weak, you can be strong if you tell your brain. So you need to train your brain. You need to train and tell your brain that how powerful you are. Even you're not feeling good, you are sick or something. If you train yourself, no, you know what? I'm not feeling bad. I'm okay. I can do it. And your brain gonna
Mm-hmm.
give that signal to your body, and you're gonna do that thing. So she
True.
used to tell me all those things, and I was like, wow, I will try. And I tried actually so many times when my body is giving up and I feel like I can't do it. Then I tell myself, no, I have to do it. I have
Right.
that much energy. So that's kind of thing which some people make it, I don't know, some people understand or not. I talk myself. I tell
Mm.
myself, I train my brain that if it's the morning time, I have to wake up. Even I'm not in that habit, I have to. And my brain wakes up. Trust me, I wake up. If you ask me to interview 4 a.m., I will wake up. I will do it.
And and I had somebody on the show, Alina. All right, I mean, big shout out to Jackie. She was out the country, and she was up at 3 a.m. Mind you, in the States, I was doing the show at 7 p.m., but it was like 3 a.m. where she was. And I respect her because she could have said, hey, I couldn't do it. It's a different time. But she, wanted, she committed to it. And that's what I love about people like you, Alina, who commit to their commitment. Your word is your bond. And I understand things may happen, things may come up, but
Yeah.
I live by always gonna be true to my word. If I say, let's say for example, if we say, hey, let's meet up at such time, such place, I'm making my obligation to be there because I made a commitment. For one, I don't want to waste your time, and I don't want you because I made a commitment. You know what I'm saying? And I know a lot of people who do that. They make commitments and don't live up to it, and that's one of my pet peeves.
And
I don't
trust
like my
me,
time wasted.
I don't want to be rude, but those kind of people, they don't respect other person's time, and
Mm,
they make excuses. This is the biggest mistake they're making on their lives. That kind of people never become successful, because I believe that this whole universe give you opportunity the way you behave, the way you do things. Like if you're
right.
a positive person, positive thing come to you.
True.
If you are a person who respect other person, trust me, you're gonna get respect from others. But
True.
some people, they don't care, and that's a big mistake. They don't realize. But that kind of people, I feel like they barely get success in their lives, because I believe in that way, that nature is always work the way you process, the way you
Right.
do things. I
That's
hope you
true.
understand my point.
Yeah, I say important because when let's say we are in the business world, and you are a businesswoman, I'm a businessman. Because at the end of the day, it's all about business. It's all about timing,
Mhm.
commitments, integrity, and just being true to your value. Because it takes you a long
Yeah.
way in life. And so when you're, because I heard Mark Cuban said, when you're so good, and I'm paraphrasing, you don't even have to, your name is already in the building before you show up because
Yeah.
people already know who you are. Oh, I heard about you. Oh, I heard about how great work that you do. Oh, I heard about your, this and that, because your work speaks for itself.
What's
And it would
this?
take you a long way. Integrity is very important. That's something I practice, and I make sure I practice in my own life. Integrity, being a man of my word. And I say, if you can't, and that's also to the ladies, people that's listening to it this morning, if you can't commit to nothing, it's
Mhm.
okay to say no.
Yeah. straightforward. I feel that way. I agree with you that I feel like making excuses, no matter how much you are smart, when you make excuse, other person know that you
Hmm.
make an excuse. Say no, and if you commit something, do it. And if you, after that you wasting other person's time or you doing this and that, they're gonna trust once, and second time they're not gonna give you chance at all.
Right. Because you got to realize. Go ahead, Lena. Yeah, because you got to realize, especially when money's involved, big time money, especially you have people, individuals who are looking for people to invest in what they do. You got to realize when money's involved, these people do not play because they're
Yep.
investing their money, they're investing their resources, and at the end of the day, they want to make sure they are getting a return on their money. They are getting a return
I
on their
I
resource. Go
tell
ahead, Lena.
you, I'm sorry to interrupt you. I tell
No, you
you,
good.
few times I got shooting, and I have a habit to reach earlier, at least 20 minutes
Yeah.
earlier. I went 3 or 4 times. It happened with me. I went somewhere for shooting, and I wait 6 hours, and I always go early 20 minutes, and then I have to wait like 6 hours. It's okay. That's a field. That's the acting and modeling. That's our field. We have to wait. We cannot go at the shoot and say, hey, you know what? I'm here. Just do my scene. You can't do that. You have to wait. So, but I never break my habit to go early. Even I have to wait 6 hours, 4 hours. I wait for my scene, but I don't want to break my habit to go early. It's not for others. It's not that how other person is doing. It's how I am doing with my life. I
Right.
discipline myself. I discipline like no matter what. That's my what is that called? Code, I guess. That I have to be early anywhere. I have a shooting. I have to be on time, or 15 minutes, 10 minutes, or 20 minutes early, not late. Late is like I feel like when I'm getting late for something, I get anxious.
Yeah, that's true. That's probably me.
I get anxious, and I that things get on my nerve, and that's why whenever I have something, I might get ready hour before, and my family was like, "Oh, you getting early? Not you getting so early, like getting ready so early." I was like, "It's okay to getting ready early than late," and then I do everything in a rush. I don't like to do thing in rush because I feel like whenever I do thing in rush, it's always messed up.
Yeah, yeah, because you're on a whole nother level. You're on a whole nother psyche when it comes to time management, and in other words, it's like, okay, I don't have to get ready. I'm already ready.
Yes.
So when it's time to lights, camera, action, I'm already there ahead of schedule. So I don't
Yes.
have to worry about all this stuff. I agree with you 1,000. I believe in being on time too, because it's something about being on time, especially living here in Dallas. Traffic can be crazy. You know how people be driving on these interstates.
Mhm.
So wherever you're going, it's best to leave early. If
Early.
it's just 30 minutes, 15 minutes where you got to go, leave early. So when it's time to start, you are ready to go. And communication is important too. Let
Yep.
somebody know what's going on. Don't what they say, don't ghost nobody, but let somebody know what's going on. If you happen to be late, give somebody a head up and say, hey, I'm on my way, traffic, whatever. Just keep
Yep.
that line of communication. People respect you in the long run. Again, you know what? I respect that they call me and let me know what was going on instead of don't say anything at all. And when you like that, that shows me you're not trustworthy, and I cannot trust
No.
you. And I rather not do
That's
business with you no more.
and to be honest, even what don't think what people think about you. What you think
That's it.
about
That's it.
yourself. Yeah, like if you are kind of person you are proud of yourself, that you know how to time manage, you know how to respect other people's time, you know how to respect other people in general. If you feel like you're a good person, that's a big satisfaction inside you. You don't need appreciation from others. As a human being, I feel sometimes like I have to be better for myself, so I become
That's
proud
it.
of myself.
That's it.
So
That's it.
that's how I grown up in a society, to be honest, where women doesn't have so much opportunity. And my family was not, like, my mom was not very educated. She was very nice lady, but all I learned, we are different siblings, have different habits, right? So
Hmm.
I always have a different thing, which I always tell even my sister right now in Pakistan. I was like, do whatever you like, make yourself better, so you become proud of yourself. Like, okay, I'm a good person, I'm a good wife, I'm a good human being. That's all matter. If you're proud of yourself, that's it. I think life is that. If you feel guilty about anything in your life, like, you know what, I'm not doing this right, I'm not maybe doing this right, that's mean you have to improve. You have to make yourself better first, and then world is yours.
Hey, and it is the word of the show. That's why athletes, that's why they have at practices. That's why athletes and teams have practices. That's why they always have a film room. The film room is to go over what they did right, but also
Mhm.
go over what they did wrong and how they could perfect it. So it's always good to have a mental game room, ladies and gentlemen. It's always okay. Look how I did this. I could have done this better. Why should I say this better? Or I could have made this approach better. It will always be rehearsal. So it's always be a student, stay humble. Always be a student. Look back on okay, how I could have did this, how I could deliver that, how I could have promoted that, how I could have marketed that. We it's a work in the making. We having fun while we working, but it's
Yep.
like you said, it's all about getting better, getting better, getting better. It's like we're
Get
going
it.
from glory to glory to glory. Get better. It's all about getting
Slowly,
better.
slowly. Yeah, exactly.
That's it. That's it. Constantly evolving. And I know we're about to get ready to get off the air, and I know I don't want to hold you up. But I know you have a very productive schedule and stuff like that. So, Alina, how can the people that's listening to you, how can they follow you? How can they support you and the work that you're doing?
I did not hear you again.
Okay, I will ask you, how can everybody support you in the work that you're doing? Go ahead and plug in
How
your
every,
social media sites. Yeah.
how everybody's supporting me?
Yeah, how can people
My
support
my
you?
family.
No, I would ask how can the people that's listening to you, how can they follow you on social media? Plug in your social
Oh,
media, like follow you on IG, Facebook. How can they follow you
oh,
on
how
social
they?
media?
Oh, my listener. Okay, I'm so
Yeah.
sorry. My son.
Nah, you good, you good.
So they can follow me on my social media, which is Sunshine Low. Maybe you mentioned here. That's
Yeah.
the only. That's the only way. I don't use Facebook a lot for some reason, but my Instagram is my, like, one and only social media. That's it.
Gotcha.
I don't have TikTok. I don't have any other social media. If somebody is listening me, they can follow me on Sunshine Low.
Gotcha. And it really sums it up. We had a great conversation. Those who tune in and watch us, hopefully what was said, that what Elena put out there in the universe, that you got something from it and you can apply what you said. Because she said a lot of great things on this morning's show. And like I said, we about to get lead the air, of course. Y'all have a great Saturday. Enjoy your Saturday. Enjoy your day. Live your dream. Make things happen. Make things shake. And most importantly, I will be back here Tuesday night at our prime time show at 7 p.m. And of course, I'll be doing a show Wednesday. I'll be doing the show early Wednesday at 2 p.m. So I won't be doing the show Wednesday night at 7. I'll be doing the Wednesday show at 2 p.m. Of course, we got the Saturday morning show as well. Today, Elena, do you have any words of wisdom, any signs of advice that you want to leave here with the audience before we leave?
You break
Hey,
again.
no, I'll ask you, do you have anything you want to leave with the audience? Any words of
Yes.
wisdom, any sign of advice?
Yes. Especially for everybody, live your life the way you want. Life is, you're going to get this life only once. Only once. Think in that way. And live your life fully, but love yourself first so much that people start loving you after that. But you have to love yourself first. And also, I want to give one message to everybody. Don't think about how people feel about you. Don't think how people like you, don't like you. People gonna hate you. It does not matter unless you feel like how you feel about yourself. If you love yourself and respect yourself, that's all matter in this life. I feel that way. That's my message. Love yourself, girls and boys and everybody.
Hey, that's it right there. So hey, we out this thing. I'll be back here Tuesday at 7 p.m. Y'all have a great weekend, everybody. Peace.
Peace.